It looks very good. Don't question me. It looks very good. I don't know, man. All I really remember and all I really care about is that I was at a party with Graham Elliott. Like, that was very cool. I'm gonna put this bag over my hair. All right, this might work. This might work. Okay. I mean, it's not much of a worse angle or lighting than most of my videos. So, hi, this is Katie. In today's video, I'm gonna dye my hair. I'm gonna take my watch off before I forget and then get dye on it. So I just have some box dye, which I'll show you in a second, and I'm just going to, you know, touch up this hair. I dyed it by myself in, I don't know when that was, November, December or so. And so I'm just going to dye it again with box dye. We're gonna see how it goes because it's a different color. So hopefully it works. And hopefully it looks good on my hair, but I'm just gonna kind of chit chat with you guys while I dye my hair, hang out, super chill little vlog I'm gonna do today. So if you're excited for these kind of videos and also, you know, other lifestyle and travel videos, I would love to have you subscribed to my channel. There's just a little button right under this video, right here, right here. Just click that button and click the bell next to it as well so you're notified of when I upload. And follow me on Instagram if you want more daily updates and stuff like that over there. But without further ado, let's dye my hair. Okay, so obviously, disclaimer, if you're gonna dye your own hair, you know, that's up to you. Do test patches and all that kind of stuff. But I have just been dyeing my own hair on and off since I was, you know, a teenager or something like that. And then I've gone to the salon several times, and I know that most people are gonna say that box dye is really, really bad for your hair. I understand, I'm taking the risks. Also, this is the box dye that I always buy. This is the Clairol Natural Instincts. I don't know if I've ever used this color, but this brand at least. This is demi-permanent. So it says it lasts for 28 washes. I don't know if I really agree with that. I think it just kind of lasts. It'll fade, but the cool thing about this is that it's not permanent dye, so it is not changing the color of your hair. It's just depositing, as from what I understand, it's just depositing color onto your hair. So it does kind of just like fade away after a little while, and you do not get a harsh line here or anything like that. So I really like using this. I think it's a little bit less harsh than the actual permanent dyes. That's what I found out. So anyway, I'm gonna use the color 5A medium cool brown. When I dyed my hair back in November, December or whatever, I used like the dark brown color, and they didn't have a cool one. I think they just had dark brown and like warm dark brown or something. So I just used the neutral one, and my hair did pull red. My hair loves to pull red. It loves it. It loves it. And I personally, for my skin tone and my hair, I don't love when my hair pulls red, but it does. Even when I get it professionally done, my hair pulls red. It just does. That's okay. But I'm gonna try the cool brown, which will hopefully combat a little bit of the redness in my hair, but if not, doesn't matter, it's just hair. So anyway, let's take my hair down. The only like real precautions that I take are I put on a t-shirt that if it does get a stain on it, you know, it's not a huge deal. Okay, I just took my hair down. It looks very good. Don't question me, it looks very good. Yeah, so if you dye your hair a lot, it might be worth having, you know, like a t-shirt and towel and stuff that you use just to dye your hair, but I don't, so I'm just using, I mean, I love this shirt, but also if it gets dye on it, it's okay because I usually just wear it to bed anyway. I'm just gonna brush out my hair a little bit. And then the other precaution that I take, which is an important one, is take some sort of lotion and rub it around your whole hairline, your ears, a little bit on your face, your neck, because that will decrease the chances that the dye will stain your skin. So what lotion do, okay, so I just have this like Tropical Traditions moisturizing lotion that my mom gave me for Christmas, and this is what she uses. So the scent of this reminds me of my mom. Did I even open this yet? No, I did not open this yet. But the scent of this reminds me of my mom because it's what she wears, and she gave me one. So just take some, whatever that you trust goes on your face, and that's quite natural. It's really just like coconut oil and a couple things, so I'm okay putting that on my face because it's a natural product. But if you have a face lotion or Aquaphor or Vaseline or anything like that, put it just like right on your hairline And like right here too, I feel like I always need to make sure I get it there. And then like on your ears, behind your ears. You know, sometimes I put it on my arms too because there's always randomly time that I'll just get like some dye on my arm. So just put a bunch. You don't need to blend it in or anything. It's really just like a barrier. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's just dive in. Let's just dive in. Let's dye my hair. Let's chit chat. I had a dream that I want to tell you guys about. If you follow me, oh, I'll tell you this really quick and then I'll get into all that stuff. So it comes with these 3 products and they're labeled 1, 2, 3, very, very simple. So essentially number 3 is the conditioner. So I'm just gonna put that in the shower. I love that conditioner, it's really nice. And then essentially what you do is you put number 1 into number 2 and then like you shake it up and then you put it on your hair. It has one of these things. And obviously if you have glasses, take your okay. If you wear glasses, kind of depends how hard of seeing you are, because my prescription is like a -3. So like I can see the camera right now, but it's hard for me to read the word Canon on my camera. And I only really can read it because I know it says Canon. But like I can see like my hairline and my hair and stuff. So I'm okay doing this without glasses, especially because I don't want to dye my glasses. But if you wear glasses and like you really need them to even see just like a foot away, then you can probably, I should have been showing you this the whole time. Sorry, I'm just squeezing this into here. Then, you know, maybe you can put on your glasses and then wear them while you're doing most of your head, and then when you're getting closer to like your ears, you take your glasses off or have someone help you or something. Again, I've done this a million times, but also I can see good enough without my glasses. They also give you a thing of gloves. Please wear these because the dye will stain. But yeah, so just put the cap back on, put your gloves on. This still has a little top on it, but just shake it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is kind of clip back the bottom half of my hair. So we're gonna do the top first. And then essentially what I do is I just put like a stripe down the middle, kind of do this with it, and then flip some hair over, do a stripe, mush it around. So you'll see. I'm probably just not gonna explain much of the rest. I'm just really putting this all over my hair. And yeah, okay. Took the little top off. Just kind of do that and then make sure it's covering all the hair and right at the root. You can also just put it on your hand, do whatever you want. Again, if you're a hairdresser, please don't yell at me. I know you're tempted to yell at me. I know, but please don't. Please don't. Anyway, so hi. So if you watched my last video, I thought my last video was really fun. Did you guys watch that? I did a little Q&A. I actually have the second part of the Q&A coming out in the next couple days. It was really fun to do. I really like that Q&A a lot. Sorry, there's gonna be a lot of like me being this close. But yeah, so that video was just really, really fun. And I think I mentioned in that video, or I definitely mentioned in that video, that I feel like I'm getting a little bit more like me, you know? Like I think I mentioned like I just started acting like 80% of me, just like a little bit more of like a lukewarm version of me, and I just don't want to do that anymore. So I'm probably gonna, you know, edit a little bit less. And I don't mean I'm gonna like not edit my videos. I mean I'm going to like edit out stuff less often, because sometimes, you know, like I'll make a silly joke and I'm nervous if someone's gonna get mad, or just, I don't know. I think I've just become a little bit too like trying to please everyone but it was subconscious, because I know logically that I'm not ever gonna please everyone. So that was subconscious. But anyway, I'm just gonna be a little bit, probably honestly a little bit more hyper. And so you'll get to see, you know, even more of how I act. So, okay, let me tell you about my dream last night. I'm starting to already fade like the memory because I've been awake for like an hour. But hold on, this part's gonna be tricky, like around my ear. Just kind of put some on my hand and just kind of, you know. Oh, please don't yell at me if you're a hairdresser. Please don't do it. Please, please. I know the risks I'm taking. Please don't yell. I had a dream last night that I was at a party with Graham Elliott from MasterChef, and he's probably from a lot of stuff, the chef. And we were just like at some party. I can't exactly remember. Again, I woke up like an hour ago, so the dream was already quite faded. But I can't remember if I was like with him at the party, like if I knew him, or if he was just at the party and I met him there. I have no idea. But I was at a party with him. And then later, like, I think a bunch of us left at some point. And then I went back and I was like the only person there for a little bit, which is what you always want, to be the only person at a party. I guess maybe sometimes, but, and then I was like trying to find like a new t-shirt to put on. And I was like scrambling before anyone else got back because I wanted to put a t-shirt on. And I found somebody, I think that they were all, I don't know whose house this was. I was just scrambling through a dresser that was like in the living room. And there were a bunch of like sports t-shirts, I think. And then I found one, and then like a bunch of other people came. I feel like there was a baby. I don't know, man. All I really remember and all I really care about is that I was at a party with Graham Elliott. Like, that was very cool. It was very, very cool. And then you wake up and you're like, oh man, I'm not really friends with Graham Elliott. He seems very cool. Okay, so then after you do all like the roots, you know, add more to like the mid and the ends of your hair. And then don't pretend to have it stand up, because if it falls, I almost just did that because I wanted to, but if it falls on your face, the dye is gonna go on your face and you don't want that. So yeah, just put more. I got some on the floor. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, we're good. Always have like a towel around, again, that you do not care if it has some stains on it. Okay, so that's pretty good this side. It's a little quadrant. So I don't know if you guys know this about me. Some of you might. I have nightmares a lot. And by a lot, I mean like a couple times a week. I have nightmares. So not only was I excited to not have a nightmare last night, I was excited that I was hanging out with Graham Elliott. Like, that's so cool. Wonder why he was in my dream, especially because like I was watching MasterChef yesterday. Well, I was watching MasterChef Junior, but it was a season he wasn't even in. So I don't know what was going on, but it was a good dream. Let me know in the comments what your dream was last night, if you had one, or if you just don't ever remember your dreams, because that's like so interesting to me, because I have such vivid dreams. I don't lucid dream. I don't know how to do that, like where you know that you're asleep so you can like manipulate the dream. I do not know how to do that. But my dreams are very vivid. A lot of the times, nightmares or not, I have dreams that are very realistic. So like even my nightmares, like sometimes they're like, oh, someone broke into my house or whatever, like something that's just like very realistic, which makes them even scarier if you think about it. But then I wake up and I'm like, oh, Jesus loves me, I'm okay. But they're scary, man. I don't understand how dreams work. But let me know in the comments if you dream a lot, if you don't, because like I know some people who are like, oh, I don't dream, or I never remember my dreams. And I'm like, what? How? I hope that this blends away a little bit of that red. I don't know if it's gonna, it's okay if it doesn't. It's just hair. It's a fun thing to experiment with, in my opinion. For me, I like experimenting with my hair. Okay, adding that. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, now let's just add that to this clip. Very glamorous. This is a very glamorous process. You're going to feel like a princess. Okay, now let's do the back. So after like, on my camera, at least after like 23 minutes, it stops recording. And then I just have to like hit the record button again. But that was almost scary because there's dye everywhere. But I successfully took my glove off, hit the button, we're back. We're almost done actually. Okay, so now we just do the ends of this. Da-na-na-na-na-na. The spot that I want to double check is like my part. especially like the back, because a lot of my grays are like right here. And since this is just depositing color, it's not like changing the color of your hair. It more blends away the grays, but it does like, you know, blend mine away pretty decently. But again, it does like kind of start to fade. So your grays like will come back even on the hair that is like already grown out. So it's different than like true dye. Okay, and I just kind of do this. I might add a little bit more in my hands and just kind of make sure that everything is like evenly distributed. I think we're good, guys. Okay, so now be careful for the next however long. I have to relook at the instructions. I think it's 20 minutes. I also hate when I miss like a couple little baby hairs. I hate when that happens, so just double check. Okay, now let me 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Timer. Let's do 19, because by the time I did all that, it's been about a minute. Now I just wait. I'm not gonna put my glasses back on, so I can't really do much right now. I'm gonna hang out. I'm probably gonna play a game on my phone. So, have you guys ever heard of the game Two Dots? Like TWO space DOTS. It's probably my favorite. Let me make sure. I think it's my favorite game to play on my phone. Essentially, you match dots. So it's kind of like one of those like Bejeweled kind of games-ish. But then when you get to the harder levels, there's like a lot of obstacles. But like I'll show you one of the more beginner rounds. It's just really, really fun. It's like a little strategy, but still one of those like, okay, it's taking too long to scroll. Let me just pick 204. Let's see what this one is. And they have little like boosters and like whatever, but anyway, it looks like this. And you either have to match two dots, which is why it's called Two Dots. These little open circles mean that you can match them with anything, which is cool. But then also if you see a square, the squares are fun because they get rid of everything in that color. And then up here it tells you what you're needing. So this one you need some anchors and you need to get rid of these little like glass panes, whatever. Anyway, regardless, it's one of my favorite games. I play it most days for at least like 15-20 minutes. I think it's really, really fun. I think it's also good because it is like a strategy-ish kind of game. Like you have to see like what's where and whatever. So I think it's a good little like brain training game as well. Not just something that's fun. I think there's a lot of things that are fun that can also like keep your brain sharp. And I think that Two Dots is one of them. So I'm probably gonna go play that for you know, the 17 minutes that I have left. And then we're gonna rinse my hair and, you know, shower and cross your fingers because I have no idea what my hair is gonna look like. I don't think it's gonna look like this. I think it's gonna be darker, which is fine. I just want to blend away my grays and have my hair be all like one color again. And this almost feels like you're adding like a gloss to your hair. Have you guys ever done that? Like added those glosses to your hair? That's kind of what this makes my hair feel like. So I also just wanted to like, you know, make my hair feel healthier a little bit. Because it feels healthier. Is it healthier? I don't know, but it feels healthier when I use this and when I use that conditioner. So what I'm gonna do, because I didn't think this through, usually, like last time I did this, I just wore like a little sports bra thing that was just easy to take off over my head. This is not gonna be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a plastic, like a Target bag, put it over my head and try to take this off over the bag. If that does not work, I'm just gonna rinse my head under the faucet, like the bath faucet, and then when all the dye is out, then I'll like take my shirt off and properly take a shower. So we'll see. Hey guys, I didn't wanna play my game anymore. I'd rather talk to you guys, so hi. So something I was thinking about, because at first I was gonna say I was bored, so I wanted to talk to you guys. And then the thought came in my head that like, I don't really believe in the idea that we get to be bored. I think that we have an unlimited amount of stuff that we can do in this world. Whether you're home, not only can you do things like cook or clean or organize something or declutter something or go outside and walk around, and depending where you are and whatever, there's certain things you can do just within your house, or you can read a book, or you can play a game, or you can paint your nails. But then also we have the internet. And so you literally have an unlimited amount of resources to learn or watch or see anything that you really want to on the internet. So I think it makes sense if you're like, I'm doing this right now and I don't really want to be doing it. And then you might feel bored. But if you're just like watching TV and scroll through channels and you're like, oh, I'm so bored, we have other things that we can be doing. And we can be grateful for that. It's pretty cool. Like, it's really cool. It's not pretty cool. It's really cool that like we have just an unlimited amount of stuff that we could like do and learn. That was too loud. That was too loud. I apologize. But also, if we're doing something that we don't really want to be doing, and we're like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do this. Even if it's something you don't really want to do, see if you can change your mindset to, I get to do this. It can make us more appreciative and grateful. You know, even if you're getting your oil changed, oh, I gotta get my oil changed, I have to get my oil changed. It might seem like a chore, but then if you say, I get to, it can bring up the idea of like, wow, yeah, I'm grateful that I even own a car, and that I am able to drive a car, and that I have the money to get an oil change. You know, like those things are really cool, and just changing those few words and that little bit of wording and how we talk to ourselves can drastically change our perception and like the joy that we get, how, you know, how we say things. It's super hard, but like if you, even just once in a while, if you notice that you're kind of just like sitting around really bored, or if you're saying, just to me, there's similar ideas, or if you're saying like, oh, I have to do this, it's just like we can change our perception to like, oh, I don't have to be bored, I can go learn a new language on the internet, or oh no, actually I get to do this, and I'm grateful that I have the resources to even do this, even if it's a chore. So anyway, speaking of, I'm gonna put this bag over my hair. I think there was a fuzz in it. Okay. So if I just do this, all right, this might work. This might work. Okay, I'll see you guys in a few minutes once I rinse this out, and I'm gonna start to dry my hair, and I'll show you. We'll see what color it is together. I think it's gonna look exactly the same. Just blend away my grays a little bit, but we're gonna see together. So I'll see you in a second. I did it, we're done, bye. Rinsed this out. I used, they give you like a conditioning treatment to use after you dye your hair, so I used that. And now we're gonna dry it. Okay, so I'm showered and dressed, and here's what my hair looks like wet. The bag trick worked, by the way, so you're welcome. Yeah, let's just dry my hair. So this hair dryer, by the way, I just hit the cord with my foot, or hit my foot with the cord, both, I guess. This hair dryer I love. I will link it below if you guys want. It's Barbo's. It was like 40 bucks-ish on Amazon, but it kind of looks like that $500 one, doesn't it? You know? But it works really well. I really like it. It dries my hair in like 3 minutes. I just put some like heat protectant and stuff on my hair. And let's go. I'm gonna lower the volume and maybe put music over this because it's gonna be loud. And okay, I'm excited. Okay. I'm getting too warm. It's getting too warm, but parts of this are dry. It looks exactly the same, but without the grays. I can't tell if like the reddish hue is still there. It's literally just the same color, just a little bit more like saturated now, because again, like it's semi-permanent, so it does kind of fade over time. And so it still was dark brown, but it was just like a faded dark brown, if that makes sense. And a lot of my grays were out. So I really was just doing this to cover my grays and have a little bit more of like a saturated color. I am a million degrees now. I'm a million degrees. This scent, this is not sponsored, but this scent of native deodorant, this citrus and herbal musk, it smells like boys cologne and I really like it. All right, well, anyway, this is my hair now, and I don't see like a ton of red in this lighting. What if I put on like my flashlight? I don't see like a ton. I don't know if it'll be different when I'm editing and I'll be like, oh, or if I go out in the sun, that's usually when like the red comes out, if there is red in my hair. But see, there's no stains because I put that lotion on. I don't think there's any stains on my neck, but I can't see back there. And I did get all my little baby hairs because sometimes I hate if I forget like right here, and then these on me are like super light. So it's like, but I think it looks good. I think it looks good. I like it. I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I think it looks good. That's it. That's it for this hair dyeing video. Oh, I wanted to show you when I was taking a shower, I was like, oh, I wanted to tell you guys about this. And I keep forgetting. So I bought this product. I think that I hauled this a couple months ago in a video, maybe. This is the EO Body Polish Smooth and Glow for radiant skin in orange, blossom, and vanilla. So it's a body scrub, right? Like to help like smooth skin and get off some of like that dead layer of skin on the top that does not need to be there and makes your skin all smooth. This smells. Oh, not in here it doesn't. Okay, in here it smells weird. Once you take it out and you put it on your skin, it smells like a cupcake doll. Do you guys remember, if you're anywhere remotely near my age, I'm in my mid-30s, you might remember cupcake dolls, which were like these little like dolls, right? And like their body was like this big, and then they had this like skirt thing that went like really, really wide, and they had a little hat. But then if you fold up the skirt, it turns into a cupcake, like because the hat looks like frosting and the skirt looks like the cake part. Anyway, this smells like cupcake dolls, but not in the tube. That was weird. I did not expect that. That was weird. I don't know what it smells like in the tube, but on your body. Oh, even now, the scent lingers for a few minutes. But like when you're like scrubbing it on, it smells like a cupcake doll. Honestly, that's a good enough reason I think to get it. But also it is nice and it smooths your skin. But I love that very much. Anyway, I don't know what else I'm doing. I don't have anything else for this video, I don't think. I think I just wanted to dye my hair and chat with you guys, tell you my dream. I think that's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoy, you know, the videos that are travel car related, but I also hope that you guys enjoy these kind of videos where we're just kind of hanging out, like literally like where you're my friend, you're sitting with me in the bathroom while I'm dyeing my hair and we're just chit chatting. Like I hope that you guys enjoy these videos too. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure that you're subscribed. And that's gonna be it. Thanks again, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. I love you, Jesus loves you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.